I told about the doctors, but I didn't link them to organized crime. I told about the use of mind control. I talked about rape. I talked about psychiatry, which you can go to YouTube now and find some. Psychiatry's gone way out of bounds. But anyway, that's a lie. They've got lies right in here. Well, all of it is just about, except how they're defaming me. So, oh, okay. She says her birth name is Margaret Ann Windsor and claims to be a direct descendant of the British royal family. Well, I am the British royal family. My father's King Edward VIII, and I'm Victoria II. And, some of the Windsors were in on all this. They're Freemasons, and Elizabeth and Charles are part of the New World Order, and they're spending my money living in my home while I live in the woods, and they pay Elizabeth to come, the state of Virginia did, to come through here. That was during the shootings at Tech. Virginia Tech that I've been telling about was mind control. I'm living on the side of the mountain, and she's coming through being paid, and she's being treated like this great, great human being. Oh, God. And I'm being treated like the worst criminal that walked the face of the planet. But anyway, my name is Windsor, Margaret Ann Windsor, Victoria II. And here it's got another lie. During the '88 campaign, Childers said she was born in Huntsville, Alabama. Well, no, they took me to Moulton, Alabama. I was born in Buckingham Palace, or there. That's just where I lived. I don't know. I guess I was born in a hospital. In '94, Flint wrote an editorial in Hustler endorsing Childers as a presidential candidate, April the 4th. Okay. Peggy is honest and means well in all her endeavors. She knows little about the political situation in this country. I bet if you ask, he's joking there. If you ask any of the congressmen or news media, they'll tell you they don't know anything about any of it. Well, something's wrong with that, isn't it? But with your help, she can pull it off, he wrote. She has no money or assets, but she does have a lot of heart and courage. Childers keeps the editorial with her belongings, often taking them out to show those who will listen. Nobody would. People think my life is a joke. She says, that's me they're quoting. I have said that. Hikers call her Crazy Margaret. By the way, the Appalachian Trail people that are supposed to be so nice, when I finally could work live-ins or walk or beg and get money and get a tent, they would spray it. And during the time, I had some pretty decent tents, Sierra, North Face, Mountain Hardware. They would soak them, and you can't get it out so easy. And my sleeping bags. So, this is the Appalachian Trail and some other stuff where they soaked me to the tent. And when I got out, this is just 2 years ago. I'm 75 years old. So they've run me and done everything. It's been a joke, like some poor puppy they just beaten the hell out of. I was up on Roanoke Mountain campground. I paid for it. Thank God I had the money. So I was there legally. And I had just bought another tent. And I had my Sierra, which I love, totally love. And they soaked it. I got in it in 10 minutes or 5 minutes later. I had to get out because I knew they'd soaked it with chemicals. And I blacked out. When I stood up, I went tumbling down and hit a tree. I mean, I went down on gravel and hit a tree, and I took videos of the bruises and all this. Wonder it hadn't killed me. I guess that's on my other phone. But anyway, this is what the people who, the Appalachian Trail people, okay, that they're saying are so so nice. Okay, where did hikers call her Crazy Margaret or the Queen of England. They have complained to the Roanoke Appalachian Trail that her belongings take up most of the shelter and reduce the sleeping capacity from 8 to 4. Donald, NULPH, president of the club, says he worries for children's safety as well as the safety of hikers. I hope you get to know these people. Worry about me? They hated my guts. And what about the hikers? What are they implying? I'm going to hurt the hikers? She doesn't appear to be violent. He says, look, if you only knew what the law's broken on a daily basis to me, really. But we really never know when that might happen. What do you mean? None of these people have had the answer for anything. I mean, it's sick. They did this to Harassed and to Jean Seberg, the actress, who she was under mind control. It was used on her, but she died. They say she committed suicide in November of 79. She was harassed, similar to what they've done to me. So they're accusing me of, you never know when I might what. Sometimes hackers give children food, which has become part of the problem. NULPH says, whoever he is, we want to discourage that. If only it only encourages her to stay. Like I'm this little puppy. He says, but children won't leave even if she was starving. Well, I went there because I couldn't get food. Where other people go to the rescue mission, you'd have to see it to believe it, and that's just a little of the laws broken. Well, I see I've got this away from that, and me trying to tell you about mind control and what was done to me. And I'll tell you what, one FBI not director, but this is when I was back there in 82. I had a letter from them June the 23rd, which is my dad's birthday, the 23rd. But this, of course, is in 79. And I'm filled full of antifreeze because this is a April Fool joke to everybody, just like my living on the Appalachian Trail, begging, everything being done to me. And I'm telling them about who is programming and doing the killings. And by the way, you get into kidnapping of the children. I've left that out. I started out telling about that. You program somebody to snatch them. And anyway, I was back in 82, winter of 82, with no money at the FBI because they'd give me the letter and all that, the U.S. Attorney, William Harper. And I've been down to their place more than once on Peachtree. By the way, now I'm not going to say that. People can look that up for themselves. But he sat there and they did role playing. They told me to come down. I called, and they would see me right then, one of the agents. And I later found out that this agent that I was talking to that I thought was Michael Ken was not Michael Ken. I laugh because I don't know what you do with it. I really don't unless you want to scream. But he sat down with me. Well, I called, and he said, oh, no, you come down, and I'll come down, I think he said 20 minutes or something, I've forgotten, and I'll be right with you there. So I go down, and they tell me, well, he's busy. I said, well, he told me that he would see me. Well, I wait and wait and wait, and then you got two come out, and one of them is the guy I talked about before all this happened, and I won't go into that, trying to tell what that message was. What was his name? Sajak. Yeah, Agent Sajak. And there's Agent Barber, Malcolm Barber, if he sees this. I laugh because I think he was a good guy. But anyway, the Agent Sajak and one that I thought was Michael Ken came out. They told me that if I come right down, I could see him. They make me wait. They role play, and they stand there and they say, they walk around me, and it's like they're crazy or something. And the one that called himself Michael Ken said, well, we just don't, and he had told me to come down there. And I had spoken with him before in June of 79 when I got the letter. And I thought he was Michael Ken. the one in charge there.